What is going on, my reefing fam? March here, Fragbox TV, and welcome back to the channel. We're about to do a video review on this new light. If you're new, hello, welcome. This is our lovely store here in Toronto. Sorry, this is our store in lovely Toronto. I guess it's also a lovely store that specializes in, not you, you're misbehaving today, you stay there, not in bulldogs, in saltwater aquariums and everything to do with this lovely hobby. Okay, what is this? AI. Who are you? AI. If you don't know what AI is, Aqua Illumination. It is a company from the lovely, sorry, that's our new word for today, lovely United States of America. And they make some awesome lights. And up until recently, it was just lights, but now they also do pumps, which I also love. We're using them there, and also over there on our Red Sea Reefer 250. We got two of the Nero 5s. I think it's my favorite all-around wave maker right there. See two? See my fingers? See where they're pointing? Those things. Awesome pumps. Okay, so today they have a new light. We used to run primes here in the store. Right now we have just the Hydra 32s running on our display tank. And Tia, what is this? What is the blade? You know what? I don't really know that much all about it. Let's open it. Let's see. How do we feel about this thing?
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it is. Anytime we get a new light, it's cool. It's exciting. This is neat. Runs off Mobius. Actually, shit.
Runs off Mobius?
Crap. I'm not crazy about Mobius. Love Ecotech. Love Ecotech products. Vectra, Versa, Vortec, Radeon, G6 Blue. Yeah. Oh, she's raising her hand. Question.
Does it also run off their app?
I hope it does.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Mobius either.
Where I was going with this little sidetrack, Tia agrees with me. The app that controls this, awesome products, 10 out of 10. Look, my entire store. From here, 15 lights later, like, I'm using them. I love them. Ecotech, if you're watching, I love you guys. There's another two. There's more in the basement. Great products. The app that controls it, 5 out of 10.
You can get there, but it takes a while.
5 out of 10, and I'm being generous.
Yeah.
So hopefully this runs off their app, because my AI app, love it. And it's a dream, and it's surprising because little known fact, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, that company right there. Oh, before we go any further, what do you think about our new Neptune wall? It still says Ecotech, because that used to be there, but Neptune keeps coming out with big boxes. So ta-da! What do you think? How do we feel? Comment below. Neptune, AI, Ecotech, all owned by boom. Company called Aperture came in, bought BRS. So actually, that's kind of crazy. From where you're sitting, from this corner, with the exception of the Israelis. What up, Red Sea? Love your stuff. This is all owned by one company. Okay, I think we got all of that out of the way. Now it is time to open it. Scalpel. Anyone knows where that's from? 10 points. My stupid movie references that nobody gets. Okay. So, yeah, it is Schwarzenegger. Scalpel. Okay. Box is a box. Pretty standard. Basic packaging. I think the idea with this light was a inexpensive strip light to maybe give, reef brights a run for their money. Everything else on the market sort of pod-like or puck or cluster, kind of like rectangular, one of these or one of these. But what if you have a case where you want to add a strip light or maybe an accent light? I think that's where this comes into play. Okay, mounting arms included. Oh, these slide out actually. Slide. Product display. And then they can rest on the edge of your aquarium, I believe. That's the idea.
I don't really like that.
Where are we going to put it?
Let's just try it.
Yeah, we'll plug it in. Maybe we'll do some PAR readings. We'll give you guys an idea of what the numbers look like. What is PAR? Photoactive radiation. I like that. I like that it's acrylic. I like that it's clear.
I'm afraid of it, though.
Okay, true test. Ready? I'm a crazy child and you have a reef tank. I'm a cat sitting on top of it. No, I don't know. Okay, I'm walking past with my big butt. Oh, look at me. You know what? Pretty good. No, look, it can slide, it can move. I see what you mean. It doesn't feel like it would hold as good as it does.
Like an RD.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm acting like a very special person, yeah, and it's not moving, so
Pretty sleek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these feel like pretty good. Yeah, it is sleek. So yeah, we should turn off those.
And turn that on.
Yeah, I wonder if you can hang it because I was thinking to run it maybe as a supplement lighting over here. I'm going to do a video review, a long-term review on the G6s. I am very impressed with them, but I am sort of feeling myself leaning towards putting some T5s and working towards maybe a hybrid just for the Aqua, just for the SPS. I'll touch on that a little bit more in another video. I feel like there is a...
Why don't we read manuals around here?
Because manuals and reading are for all the other channels. You know what we do? We open stuff and we give you our honest and unbiased impression right out of the gate.
HMS.
HMS mount. Okay, good to know. What is an HMS mount? That's this one here. Oh, where am I going? That's those ones that use for the Hydra, and the same ones I'm using here on this tank. So it's sort of, I have a funky setup I've never seen anyone do before. I'm using the HMS mount to come off the glass, and then it's sort of like a hybrid system. It's going off a ceiling mount because I didn't want anything here. I wanted that sort of floating effect, so I achieved that by combining the two hanging kits that they have into one. So it looks like that hole there is designed to work somehow. Oh, maybe right in there. Maybe. There we go. Man, kids, reading is very important. So it looks like you can, off the HMS mounts, hang it like a traditional bar. I wonder if you can also hang it off the ceiling. Okay, let's plug her in. So I wanted the smaller one, but this is what they had in stock at Bulk Reef Supply. I literally just paid for the thing. Normal retail price. Our Canadian distributor didn't even have them in stock. I was just so excited to get one. I was hoping to get the 12-inch because then what I would have done, I don't know why I'm telling you this because it's not what we're doing, it's just what I wanted, but I'm going to share it with you anyways. This tank here are lovely, that's the word of the day. Lovely! Studio 12, Tia's amazing.
Freaking fire.
Yeah, bomb.com. This is 16 inches this way, 16 by 15 by 11. And I was hoping with the little one, I could run it on top and then, you know, maybe leave it for a couple weeks and see how it does instead of just this temporary setup. But we'll do this anyways. Okay, dog, you have to move. Sorry, puppy. Come. Come with me, bum. Come. This is... Hi, my name's Diggs. Nice to meet you. And I'm famous because my dad's crazy and uses a camera on my face. Come here. Come here. The light's going off? How about this one? Oh, that's light? Okay, let's turn them off so we can get an idea what the spread is like. Ooh, that's a great idea. Lovely store lights. Off. Here's another one. I don't know why I'm showing you. Off. Yeah, it does look like we're closed. That's okay. Off. Off. Moment of truth. Oh, we probably have to program it. Whoops. I see lights. I see a green and blue. Okay. That was very quick. Mobius, as soon as we picked up the iPad. Oh, maybe they've made some improvements on the app. That was very quick. Okay, so far this is connecting very nicely. I'm not shitting on it's working seamlessly. I wasn't crapping on it in the beginning of the video for nothing. Like, Tia agrees with me, so do a few customers. Does not always behave. Let's see, high output growth. It's got a couple presets here. Well, timing's probably off. Okay, that's impressive. So we have it turned up all the way, 100% strength, and you can see it here. Let's try with the par meter. That looks nice, actually. That is a lot stronger than I expected. I think depth-wise, I didn't expect it to shoot like the sandbed here looks very, very well lit. I would say even more well lit than with the Hydras cranked. The only thing to notice, the spread this way isn't tremendous. It's lovely. It's just,
Your tank looks wild.
It looks really cool. I like it. Yeah. He is setting up the par meter. And what this does, it measures the strength of the light coming out, how much of it's being used by the coral with this fancy one. We do actually rent one here in the store, which we recommend to everyone, because if you ever want to set your lights without just guessing, you can actually, you'll see in a second, we're going to get an actual number readout. And I also want to show you this way. Sorry, mind the camera. So it looks like this way in terms of spread. 12, go a little bit closer to the wall. Let's see, I'm going to try go a little bit closer, No, other way, yeah. Yeah, I would say there, about 16 inches spread that way. Maybe, let's go a little further, let's see, 18? Maybe. No,
that's right.
16.
That's
16 is the number. So it looks like you're getting 16 inches this way. That's on a tank that's about 16 inches deeper. From the strength on the bottom, I would say it could probably go more, but let's see what this par meter says. So you just stick that one end under the water. You turn this on.
Okay, so let's say at the top.
Your hair's not pink anymore.
No.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy macaroni, that is surprising.
That is like 4 inches below the water.
Wow.
Surface, right?
That is some power. Let me see that number again, just on the camera. So she's right here. She's about 4 inches lower than the surface. We're getting a reading of 500, which I can tell you is...
Crazy.
Actually, let's go over to the radions really quick, just to give you an example of what a $1,200 light would put out. It's probably not full blast now. Getting
We're
a,
also 2 feet off this probe end.
this is only 4 inches. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe if we put it that far down too. We're getting 250, 260, 280, 300, and at 2 feet. And that's about what we're looking for. For acro, somewhere between 250 and 400. They are coming to the end of their cycle for the day. We're almost at the end of the day here, so ramp up around 300. That's really surprising, though. But wait, there's more. Okay, this is more important.
This is like forward a little bit.
Let's hold it right there.
And it's about 200.
We're getting 200, 10 inches below.
No, this is maybe
8?
6.
No.
Is it? Wait.
Huh. Okay, and let's see sandbed. Right on the bottom.
Okay, hold on.
Right on the bottom, we're getting par of way.
That's actually pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's actually a little bit stronger than you really want for. Wow, that's good, and even right to the corner. So pretty even. 140.
I'm surprised by that a lot, actually.
That it's this strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was supposed to be a supplemental light. I can see no reason why you wouldn't use this, if you like it, to light your entire aquarium.
So let's put it on more, like I feel like people run a bit more blue on it.
Okay, sure. So par, strong. Got power. You like our new background? Hey Mobius, let's see if you're going to behave. Okay, so far I would say we are both quite impressed. So let's see what all blue looks like.
I like that they do this still the point intensity, so if you can keep your spectrum.
Oh, nice. You know what? A lot of them have red, green, cyan, UV. I'm not convinced that we really need all those colors in your lights. I used to use the AI Souls 10 years ago, the first ones they came out with, and it was just blue and white. That's it. You had royal blue and white, and my Zoas looked and grew like incredible. They look fantastic. I want to see what all white looks like, just to get an idea. We'll pull down some of the blues. Actually, I'm going to pull them all down. I don't know why you would run a tank with just white. Yeah, it looks silly. There's maybe like a 50-50 look. And then you have them both cranked up. Very impressive. It looks nice. Like if I didn't tell you what I was running on the tank and you just looked at it like that, the only thing, again, because it is so thin, I don't think really it's designed to spread light that way. So could you light a tank with them? Sure, you probably could. You're going to need a few this way, or I guess, you could run it the other way. Let me see. Okay, unfortunately this one is not long enough to run the whole length this way. Doesn't matter, because I think this gives you a really good idea of the way the light is being spread. I have it on just in the middle of the tank, and again, you're probably getting somewhere between 14 and 16 inches of spread. This is a funny tank though. It is 30 inches wide. It's a 90-gallon custom-made Peninsula. It's not a normal size. This isn't a normal tank you'd find in your house, like a 40-gallon breeder or maybe even a Red Sea reefer. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to take this off in 1 second, and I'm going to throw it over there on the Red Sea just to see what it looks like. Yeah, let's turn off the Neptune Sky, and Tia's just going to hold it in place over our Red Sea Reefer 250. Softy Dominate. Anyone ever seen a leather dominated tank? Like this? Like just...
Yeah, every place.
1, 2, true. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 different species of soft coral. Or maybe some of them the same, but 21 different looking ones. So we have the Neptune Sky. Awesome light. Currently, my favorite light on the market today. Tia's going to turn it off, and then we're going to hold this, and I just want to kind of see what it would look like on maybe a more traditional looking sort of system with the back against a wall. Okay, that's off. You don't need to hold it. We have this just laid on top.
I was gonna say.
Duh.
Wait.
Go back to dumb school, March. Wow, look at the leather, how it glows. Crazy. It's getting a little bit of residual lighting just from this tank here. Okay, moment of truth. No, it's okay. No. Nice. It's a very nice mix. So that's with just one of the blues?
Windex?
Windex.
I like Windex. That's a nice color.
Very nice color rendition. Let me just put it a little bit more in the middle.
Oh, look at these.
Funky.
Those have never looked so good.
No. I guess we never really run the sky on the blue setting. We really just use it for the white. And then with all the power, wow. It's very nostalgic for me, like a very nostalgic spectrum of color. Feels, I don't know. Go back to full blast, all white. Just, you know what? This is the 21 inch. If you got the longer one, you could probably light a Red Sea Reefer 250 with one 36 inch or 30 inch, whatever, 31 inch bar. Just capture it from over here. Go back one more time to full strength. It's lighting up the tank nice. It is a little bit dim on the right, but again, this is a 21 inch light over. Get out of here. Clam's already suffering, shithead. 21 inch light over a 36 inch tank. So
the only thing I think I would say about this is you have to think about your aquascape if you're going with this light.
You don't want it so tall.
You don't really want any kind of peaks, like you don't want any ledges.
Well, what if you went with the HMS mounts and they weren't directly above the tank? It'd probably kill some of the power.
But I mean, for one of these on this tank, we're not getting any light in the background.
Yeah.
On this side. So
it's
maybe
dim.
with the longer one,
Or so maybe with two.
maybe two.
You're still lighting the tank up quite nice with not a lot of power.
Yeah.
Looks great. You know what? I think overall, I think we're really impressed. I know I am.
Yeah.
I thought it was a supplement light. I didn't fully understand it.
This is a reef light.
This is a reef light. This is an aquarium light that puts out some serious numbers, that is really easy to install and inexpensive, and made by a company that we use and love here in the store. I'm giving it a good review.
Did we see if we can connect it to their app?
AI?
Yeah, let me
Try.
try.
While Tia tries to connect it to the My AI app, just gonna maybe give you a little walkthrough because I haven't done one in a while on this tank. See how everything is looking. Cabbage coral, the single most talked about coral in our store. So silly. Some nice pipe organ, which is March. Why am I talking in the third person? Which is one of my favorite corals. It's so easy to keep. It's kind of like if a torch in GSP made a baby. It's got these long tentacles, but it has no sting. I cultivate and grow it without trouble all the time. This is a nice Iron Man mushroom. Our zoanthids have gone crazy, but they're getting super outcompeted by the orange oxide. So you see the orange oxides are just taken over. Like this was supposed to be a mushroom zoa garden. It's really just two that are thriving throughout here. But I went and planted a couple more. Hopefully the scrambled eggs and utter chaos will take off. Some nice feather duster. Lots of gorgs in here. We have some photosynthetic gorgonians. 3 of them. Oh, not him. He's cleaning. He's doing his job. I just put this clam in today because it wasn't doing too well in one of our other beds. Oh, how did that come on?
Turned out.
Okay, that's how a tank looks like with a Neptune Sky and an Aqua Blade. In case you were wondering, you know, I don't want to keep you guys up at night wondering, what does an aquarium look like with both a Neptune Sky and a Blade? You just saw it there. Our yellow Fiji leather.
Alright, so
Prize
far
possession.
unsuccessful.
No, I'm not going to frag it. And no, I'm not going to send it to you in Arkansas. I'm sorry. Not going to happen. Okay, so we're unsuccessful in connecting it to the My AI app.
Yeah.
Maybe it's user error. Maybe the light stinks. No, it doesn't stink. I think we're going to wrap it up. It is a great light so far. We would have to have it set up longer to give you like a long-term impression on how we feel. Yeah, it is. Its initial impressions so far very high. I did notice when I picked it up, it's got a little bit of warmth, but not hot. Like,
I love this.
yeah, the heat sink is very sleek and feels very well built.
Solid.
Yeah, it feels solid.
I'm not crazy about that.
T is not crazy about the flippers on the side. Oh, And that's it. I think we'll wrap it up. Maybe turn the lights back on in the store. It's kind of weird with them off, but it is a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of calm with them off. We'll leave you with Tia's Studio 12 here, which ship internationally, by the way, if you're looking for a all-in-one saltwater nano reef tank. And I want the 12-inch. I want to try the 12-inch on this. That's it, guys. Subscribe. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Little bell. You'll get notified. Tia's crazy. She's coming over here. Oh, what are you doing?
I just want to see the Windex.
Okay.
I want the Windex.
I'll leave you guys with Tia's craziness.
Wow.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's some power. Gonnies are incredible. Thanks,
They're
guys.
Gonna be so good.
Yeah, they don't like light. That's it. Goodbye. Goodbye for now. See you soon. I'll see you in Indonesia. Au revoir.